From row 1, Gus Washington, Kelly Kinser. Our quick timer in row 2, Dale Blaney, Danny Smith, Rocky Hodges, and Byron Reed. The first 4 rows. Here we go. Green flag in the air. It's Danny Cockshell who shows the way for now. Cockshell out of Milo, Iowa, the 1995 All-Star Rookie of the Year, setting the pace early on. Being chased already by Kelly Kinser and Jim Neer and Dale Blaney, working the high end of the 94. You'll see him there. The Tim Hughes wheel and axle J&J. The 94 of Dale Blaney is in a big hurry and already putting a move on Kinser. That's a slide job. Will it work? Kinser will charge right back and challenge, but it's Dale Blaney riding the high end and looking for Danny Cockshell off turn 4. Dale Blaney with 11 victories already on the tour in 96, the current point leader. A J&J chassis, they have been hot in 96. Whoa, trouble off turn 2. Sarah Fisher and Byron Reed in trouble. Fisher in the 9 car and Byron Reed in the black 5 under caution. With 3 laps on the board, 37 remain. 1 lap signal given from the stands. We'll blast off next time around with Danny Cockshell showing the way. Dale Blaney, Kelly Kinser, Jim Neer, and the 4G of Gus Wasson, the top 5 for now. Here we go. Blaney already assaulting the leader off turn 4. Back in 1, Cockshell likes it down low. Blaney prefers the high side, the cushion. Off turn 2, Blaney drives the Hughes wheel and axle J&J to the high side of Cockshell. Off turn number 4 and now down to the bottom end. The 94 car drifts high in turn 2 and Cockshell takes the top spot back as they swap ends here. Trouble in turn 2. Trouble in turn 2. Dean Jacobs has turned over in turn 2. Well, that will bring out the red flag in a hurry. You'll see the bent up top wing on the Frigidaire 1F. Dean Jacobs has flipped in turns 1 and 2. Back with you. Happy to report that Dean Jacobs is okay and also able to restart. He'll do so from the tail end with 4 laps up on the board. 36 laps remain. Danny Cockshell, Dale Blaney, Kelly Kinser, Jim Neer, and Danny Smith, the top 5 for now. It's one hooked up 94 car that goes immediately to the high side. Blaney up on the cushion. Cockshell down on the bottom. Cockshell will close the door for now. Blaney hooked up on the high end, still off turn 4. So long. See ya. Dale Blaney here to make it 4 in a row for the All-Star Circuit of Champions. Blaney in the Hughes wheel and axle J&J setting the pace, lifting the left front off turn 4 back to 1 and 2. Dale Blaney, younger brother of World of Outlaw veteran Dave Blaney. Dale driving the Hughes wheel and axle 94 at one time. Taken on by the Los Angeles Lakers. Had a promising basketball career going, but checked out for the Super Sprint show and giving it a great run already with a full straightaway lead. Here's the battle for second as we watch Kelly Kinser work on Cockshell, the 3 car. Plenty of great racing further back. Let's chase the field to the tail end where we'll pick up many more. Watching the field thunder, Rocky Hodges in the 8 car, Frankie Kerr, Randy Kinser in the 14 car, started near the tail end, beginning to sneak his way forward. Car number 14, Randy Kinser, brother of the 14-time World of Outlaw champion out of Bloomington, Indiana, lifts the front end on the 14 car. We talked to him earlier in the day. Let's go down and check it out. Pitside with the Kinser racing tradition, a family tradition, no doubt, this time with Randy Kinser, brother of Steve out of Bloomington, Indiana. How's it going, Randy?
Been going real good for me here lately.
You have raced on Limaland, I think, once before. How do you like the track?
I've actually been here twice. I run a 4th, and last year I don't really remember the second time wasn't as good. But yeah, tracks gets a little slick. It's a driver's track. You know, you got to be real patient on it.
Yeah, what are you doing this year? Where you're doing all your racing?
Actually, I run mostly World Outlaw. Last week with World Outlaw we had a fast time. We had a 4th, a 9th, a 12th, and 13th, and we've been staying up in the top 10 with them. And then they want to head out west, and we thought we might run this speed week of the All-Stars, so we stayed back home.
Yeah, so kind of picking and choosing. What are your future plans for, say, 1997? Would you like to follow that World of Outlaw tour?
Well, we've been discussing with the sponsors, and the way I've been running with them here lately, it looks like it might come around to that.
Yeah. Your thoughts on your brother Steve? Is he the greatest sprint car driver of all time?
Well, you know, when we grew up, we thought Dad was, just like he'll tell you. And so, you know, you go time and errors, and there've been a lot of great sprint car drivers, this Foyt and Unzers, etc. It's just hard to really pinpoint. In our era, yes, he has been in that era for sure.
Yeah, it really seems like it. Have you ever felt like you have been almost in his shadow with all the numbers he has put up on the board? An amazing career.
Well, yeah, you know, I doubt there's been too many people come up and say, you know, are you Randy Kinser's brother? And I hear that a lot. Are you Steve Kinser's brother? But yeah, it makes it a little rough, but then sometimes you benefit from it also.
Yeah, well, you got the right last name for sure. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Randy Kinser, brother of Steve. Well, welcome back, everyone, as we watch the 14-car still Randy Kinser, the Franklin Power Products entry, working the low end. But I'll tell you, taking the heat from Clay Kime in the 22-car, Kime out of Fremont, Ohio, dancing with the Super Sprints here tonight. Let's go back even a little bit further from here. We'll pick up the quest from the mouse, Kenny Jacobs, the white car, car number 92, still looking for his first All-Star win of the 1996 season. Yet to visit victory lane, though. Jacobs is still the all-time All-Star feature winner, but I'll tell you what, he has been struggling in 96. Let's go down and talk to him and see what he had to say earlier on. Standing with Holmesville, Ohio's Kenny Jacobs. Kenny, I know you're looking to turn this season around. A bit of a struggle for you maybe tonight.
Well, I sure hope so. We've been running the top five, it seems like. We just can't get 1-1. I should have won a couple this year. I gave them away in the last couple of laps, so hopefully tonight will be the night.
Of all your highlights in your career, I've got to believe winning the historical big one worth $100,000 at the famed Eldora Speedway got to be top of the line.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, that was a real exciting night for myself and the crew and my whole family, and I hope we can repeat it. I hope I'm not done yet, so I want to win another one of those.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. What are your plans, say, up in 1997? Would you like to jump back on that World of Outlaw tour, or are you happy here with the All-Star Circuit of Champions?
I'd really like to run a World Outlaw team again. I'd like to do that at least another year or two yet. I don't know when it'll happen. I'm having a great time with Denny Ashworth and his wife, Bev. They've just been great to me. This Imperial Packaging car has been a great race car. And I just need to win some races for them, and that's all I worry about right now.
Well, welcome back, everyone, as we rejoin our leader, as I should say. Dale Blaney continues to set up blistering pace. Man, oh man, Blaney already in traffic, puts it on Byron Reed. Byron Reed now one lap off the pace. Dale Blaney is just really getting it done here tonight. Blaney on the low end, trying to sneak by Dean Jacobs in the Frigidaire ride. Dale Blaney continues to set the pace. It worked the high end the entire distance. Now it's the 94 car is going to the low end. See what he can find there. Now forget that. The 94 car takes it back on the cushion. Off turn 4. Blaney still in traffic, and a whole heap of it too. Dale Blaney, nice and easy. The Tim Hughes wheel and axle J&J continues to set the pace. The 2D cars blown up on the front stretch. We'll check it in turn 1. And a fire, a big one too. He'll have to hustle in a hurry. Craig Delansky is on fire too. We'll need a fire extinguisher there. Craig Delansky of Milo, Iowa, on fire. It's piled off from the race car. It continues to roll on the racetrack. No, make that the infield area. Our very alert CO2 fire extinguisher helpers now putting out not only a race car on fire, but one Craig Delansky, who had really taken some fire, man, under the gun. Delansky on fire, but everything out there, we'll check with you, is Delansky doubles over and now kneels down. Extremely happy to report that somehow, some way, Craig Delansky is A-OK after his bout with that huge fireball in turn 1. The car will retire, but other than a few fever blisters, Craig Delansky A-OK. Time to go racing. Dale Blaney style up front on the low end in the tires a bit. That doesn't help. Off turn 4. Blaney got in the tires down there in 3 and 4, upset the handle, but gathered it up in a hurry. Blaney already a 5, 6, 7 car advantage. Off turn 4. Dale Blaney interestingly enough, working the low end. That's curious to me because he had been working the high end for the entire distance, most of it anyway. Dale Blaney takes the halfway markers at the flag stand. We've got 20 in, we're halfway home. 20 to go. Blaney had been working the high end, but seems to prefer the low end for now. Maybe checking out to see what he can find down there in case he needs to go there. Or maybe the track's starting to come in a little better there and getting quicker. Speaking of getting quicker, the white number 4 of Kelly Kinser, who is a master of dry, slick tracks, loves to work the bottom end, although working the top end there. Kelly Kinser appears to be reeling in Blaney a bit. We'll follow this one for a while. Kelly Kinser in the 4K car of the Kinser Racing clan out of Bloomington. Now, this is even more interesting. Kinser likes the high end in 3 and 4, but works the low end in 1 and 2. Kinser right down on the bottom there, but watch him as he guides the Franklin Power product entry through 3. Well, now down on the bottom. He's like Dale Blaney testing out the racetrack. All over, up and down, and now Blaney up on the high end. That's the distance that separates our two leaders. About a 10-car advantage for Dale Blaney as he approaches lap traffic.
It's your home. Shouldn't it be right? That's been Stanley Steamer's belief for over 48 years. From carpet to upholstery, we'll get it clean and we'll do it right. After all, we're not talking about just anywhere. We're talking about where you live.
Call Stanley Steamer today and ask about our current specials. Stanley Steamer, quality carpet cleaning for over 20 years.
Stanley Steamer makes you feel right at home.
Crawford's Furniture Warehouse has just received another big truckload of Serta mattresses. In fact, every Friday morning there's a Serta truck delivering to Crawford's. Serta gives you plush comfort from the convoluted foam padding to the special computer design springs. Durability that guarantees you a peaceful night's sleep for years to come. Get your Serta today at a price you can afford. They're in stock for immediate delivery, and you can sleep on your own Serta tonight. Stop in and see us at Crawford's Furniture Warehouse, just north of Gatehouse Apartments on Cable Road.
Folks, have you ever gone to buy something and found out that it cost you a lot more than you thought because you didn't read the fine print in the ad? Read it, you can hardly see it. Well, at Lima Lincoln Mercury, we pride ourselves in our integrity and want to make things easier for you, our customer, to understand. All this month, you can lease a brand new 96 Sable for $275 a month or a 96 Villager for $295 a month, plus tax, with no cash down for only 24 months. You pay first payment and a refundable security deposit when you pick it up, and that's it. No fine print. It's that easy at Lima Lincoln Mercury.
The Wall Street Journal keeps you on the cutting edge with news and insights that can affect you personally and professionally. Subscribe now and have the Journal delivered to your home or office. Now, with your paid 10-week subscription, you'll also receive our gift of 2 weeks free. That's 12 weeks of the Journal for just 65 cents a day. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call now, 800-348-1600. That's 800-348-1600 for the Wall Street Journal.
Remember, he's a lap down. Running fourth now is Tim Schaefer in the black 55, working inside of Byron Reed. Tim Schaefer of Aliquippa, Pennsylvania, currently second in points with 2 wins on the All-Star Tour, really giving it a great ride here tonight. Further back, Frankie Kerr, another slick track master, working from the tail end, now inside of Danny Smith. Frankie Kerr in the Stand Show Motorsports ride, the 3-time All-Star champion, beginning to strut his stuff up front. Now going to work on Byron Reed, who you'll recall is 1 lap down. Well, I got to tell you, Dale Blaney has checked out. There's Danny Cockshaw, and look at one down in the... It's the 8H of Rocky Hodges. The Rocket with a handful down in the tires, lifts the front end down the front stretch, but Hodges just about got in trouble and just nearly lost the handle on that race car. Still in the tires. Boy, I guess he likes it there. With laps winding down, good race here. Kevin Huntley, the U2 car, the pup, the 2-time All-Star champion, working inside of Jim Neer, working his way forward. But I'll tell you, with laps winding down, he'll have to hurry. Let's bump ahead and follow the leader. I'll tell you what, Dale Blaney is not running away from Sarah Fisher, although she's a lap down. Blaney still working the high end with laps winding down in a hurry. Blaney will soon find himself in traffic. Great close-up shots of the Hughes wheel and axle J&J, Dale Blaney out of Hartford, Ohio, taming the High Bank Limaland Speedway tonight. Blaney about set to put number 12, his 12th victory of the 96 season, up on the board. Dale Blaney takes the white flag. One more round for the Hartford, Ohio Hot Shoe. Dale Blaney, car number 94, safely guides the Hughes wheel and axle J&J to the checkered flag, worth $4,000. Second will be Kelly Kinser, finishing third. A great run from Tim Schaefer. Frankie Kerr is fourth, standing by.